Welcome, friends. Welcome. So, this Saturday, I planned of observing this water sample under the microscope, and what I did was I just collected a little bit from the surface, a little bit of biofilter, biomembrane by means of a forceps, put it on the slide, and it's like this. This is all that it contains. This it is. And this little patch contains a decaying rotifer, not a rotifer, a decaying larva, a diptera, and I was surprised to find a lot of amoeba in it. So here is the setup. I'll just align the cell phone with the optical system of the microscope, and it will be visible to you also. All that frenzy that's happening will be visible to you also. It just takes a while to get aligned. Here the eclipse. Just a minute and we shall be ready. So you can probably also just make out from the peripheral bluish hue a little bit of movement, ciliary movement. We'll just zoom in. Give me a minute. Here we now zoom in. These are just little, but I'm not very satisfied with the alignment. Now it's a little better, but still need to move a bit more far and then bring it in approximation. A little bit more is required. So I'll start from the lower magnification. We are presently at 5x of the objective and 10x is the eyepiece. So we have a 40 times magnification, and I believe the cell phone is multiplying it twice, so it's about 80 times magnified, wherein we see those ciliates. These ciliates normally just moving around, and I'll bring you to the dead larva. Here is the dead larva. This is the head, dark black head part, then the wings. This is the wing. This is the other wing, and now this is the other wing. Now I think you can make out, and this is the abdominal part of the body. Even this has a lot of activity going on. A lot of microbes are in there also. But what fascinated me most was this particular part of the slide. I'll zoom out a bit. This particular section of the slide is fascinating because it contains a large number of amoeba, a huge number of amoeba. I think you can just make out. We go to a higher degree of magnification. Here we are now with can you make them out? Yes, those little black spots, dark spots, irregular shapes scattered throughout, these are none other than amoeba, and they all seem to be moving with a purpose. They are mostly moving towards this little detritus so that they can have some organic food for themselves. Now we will zoom in further. I shall zoom to a higher degree now. Can you make them? I hope you can see them now. Okay, so now I'll proceed to a higher degree of magnification. Now we are moving to the 40x objective and 10x is the eyepiece. We are having around 400 times magnification, so we shall see more of them. Here you can see them. Here. These are all amoeba. So this is it. Amoeba from various places, all coming together for a gathering with friends over good food, very rich food. I'll go to some other part of the slide and show you the frenzy with which the other ciliates are busy doing their own things. But before we proceed, we'll just observe these two. Will they coalesce? No, they don't. They stay aloof. At times, I think, can amoeba be cannibalistic? Can a larger amoeba predate upon a smaller amoeba? Because you see, it would be so good. You will not have to overcome something which you are not aware of. This one is fascinating, big in size and moving gracefully. They're all very healthy and ought to be, because this water has a dead larva, and this water has a whole lot of organic matter to be converted to energy. It's up to them how much they can grab. As I said, we shall now move to some other part of the slide. I will take you to one end where there is a frenzy of the ciliates. You see? Amoeba everywhere, amoeba everywhere. Here they are squeezing each other. So many of them. Oh goodness, this one swims so nice. Such a beautiful sight. Now we go further and find some more. This one is probably not interested in eating any algae when you have a better, less energy consuming food available in the form of decaying larva. So we go back and search the tip. Oh my, amoeba everywhere. It's a colony of amoeba. I will rush through with the slide to bring this end in focus. Nothing much seems to be happening here. So we go back. Countless of them. Countless of them. I'm wondering where should I transfer this solution of the microscope slide, because I can't afford to lose these microbes. I can't afford to lose these amoeba. They have to move to some rich area, something which will keep them surviving, which would give them good food. nourish them. That will be all. We've spent around 15 minutes with these amoebae, and we can hardly. Oh, look at this. What a gathering. Beautiful, beautiful creatures. Let's watch them walk. Alright friends, I'll cut down the video now. I think we've had a good view, and though we can't ever get enough of this, but that is all, unfortunately, for the time being. Goodbye.